Hello everyone, welcome to the experiment. My name is Flamino, and today I'm going to show you what it was like for me to say yes to everything for 30 days. But before this video continues, help me out here. Drop a like to support my work. It will help me a lot, I promise, and comment that word everyone knows is the most relevant on this channel, which is Pocahontas, right? As soon as I started this experience, just to be safe, I talked to my closest friends and made them promise before knowing anything. I asked them like this: hey, I'm about to start an experiment here. Do you promise you won't use this experience against me? And then they promised and I said, alright.
Today is my first day with Samuel, saying yes to everything.
We're already going to the movies. We're going there to check something out so I can change my annoyed mood.
I don't know why. I'm always with Douglas. We always make plans to do things together. Now I don't know if it's because of me or because of the no bet.
I really want to go there.
And he doesn't say if it's one or the other.
It's yes to everything.
That's so annoying, man.
He's not liking it, is he?
No, because before that,
we made a bet.
that was the worst part.
I said, you can't take advantage of me, right? Because otherwise, imagine the guy says, oh, give me 10,000 raise, right? So to my closest friends, I said, look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through this experience, but I'll only accept requests like that if they're genuine. He agreed and accepted it before even knowing what the experience would be. No.
Actually, he said the following: do you promise you won't take advantage of this?
Yeah. I said, before even knowing what this experience would be.
What would this benefit be, right? Then I said, of course, right, obviously. Then he says this later, like, I wouldn't do anything too crazy, right? Because he trusts me, but it would be like, oh, let's finish Derman in 2 days, you know?
And then, okay, my friends had already been told, but I said no. One thing or another, you can ask and I'll find a way to be more positive with you guys. Sometimes, even for my friends, I turn down things like hanging out, you know, things they'd like to do with me, and I'm really negative. Sometimes I say, no, I'm going to work, I'll be at home working, or I don't know, no, it's just not really my kind of hangout. So, no, I don't want to go, you know, I'm extremely honest, but there's a point where sometimes it's a bit negative, yeah. And I found the idea of this experience really interesting, because I'm someone who has already learned to say no. A lot of people should learn to say no, learn to refuse things. There are many people who get hurt like that for a long time. There are many people who stay in toxic relationships because they don't know how to refuse, because they don't know how to say no. This is really important for life, seriously. And I took this to an extreme, so I say no much more than I say yes. And then I started to feel an adrenaline rush, like, wow, what if they ask me for weird things, right? Man, I'm going to avoid checking my DMs. If someone asks me for something strange there, I checked the direct messages and noticed unpleasant things from the beginning. I gave my phone number to about 3 people during those 30 days, which I would never have done otherwise, since I didn't know the person. And there are a lot of people who are really shameless, like they send me a direct message, see that I replied and was nice, and then say, hey, give me your WhatsApp. I don't get why people think he was nice to me, so he'll give me his WhatsApp and be my best friend now. By the way, it was 3 guys, okay? If you're thinking, oh, it was some girl hitting on me, no. No woman hit on me during these 30 days. Great, because it would be complicated if they said, come over to my place, hooked up with me, and I'd be like, okay, I'm bringing condoms. Well, things that happened too, I went to some birthday parties. I'm not the type to go to every birthday. I'm not such a fan, especially when it's at a bar or a club. I hate clubs. The first birthday I went to was at a bar. Luckily, the group didn't go there to drink alcohol. They were really chill people. I didn't see anyone drunk. Everyone was just relaxed. And the thing is, I didn't know anyone there. Okay, I did know, like, I had seen the person whose birthday it was once before. Let me explain the situation here. I went to a meetup once. There were a lot of cars, and this guy, Adriano, has a really awesome car. And then I found out that he follows my content and everything. I talked to him and there was going to be a surprise party. And then Biscoito, who's been my friend for a long time, since the time I was learning how to skate, he actually taught me a lot about skating. He said, man, Adriano loves your content. He would really like it if you were at his birthday party. I said, man, but there's no one I know there. I really wanted to say, no man, I'm going to feel extremely out of place there at Mishame. When I got there, Biscoito hadn't arrived and Adriano hadn't arrived either. I didn't know a single person. Literally not a single person. But I managed to fit in. I'm a guy who finds it really easy to socialize, really easy. Luckily, the guys liked the topic that I really enjoy too, which is cars. Adriano has a car, right? And there's a group here in São Paulo that's all about cars, people who are into drifting and all that. So I started talking with the guys at the table about cars. The conversation went really smoothly. Everyone welcomed me really well. Then Adriano showed up, Biscoito showed up. It was all good, guys. It wasn't anything like, wow, that was unpleasant. I just felt a little out of place when I arrived, but I'm good at communicating and everything went smoothly. It was nice. Adriano even got emotional during the birthday song. It was really nice to see that because it was a surprise party. And at this event, since it was a group that loves cars, there were some really awesome cars, and I'm a huge car fan. I've never mentioned it here on the channel, but ever since the days of Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2, which I played a lot, that's when I started to develop this passion for cars. So that was the first time I saw Silvia. And then Biscoito, as a big drift fan, said, man, let's go to the drift event, you never go. He'd been inviting me to go to this event for like 400,000 years and I never went because it was on the weekend, and usually on weekends I'm editing my videos. And then I said, okay, let's go. But let's go back to the chronological order of things because I went to this event after my yes sir period had already ended. Because it was much later, but I waited to film it, to show it in this video. But going back, a little while after that birthday, I went to another birthday of a friend of mine that was at a burger place. That one I wouldn't have a problem saying yes to because it wasn't the kind of bar where the whole point is drinking. But sometimes, the way I am, guys, if I'm even a little bit busy, I already say no to things. At that birthday, I already knew many people since Laurie has been in my friend group for a while, so I didn't feel out of place. I brought my friend too. It was really chill indeed. Alright, another yes completed. What else happened? Andressa said, let's take a quad class. Quad is a type of roller skate that doesn't have the wheels lined up like that, like the kind of skates people who work at Carrefour wear. You know, it's a skate I don't know how to use. And I was never interested in using quad skates because I don't like how they look, so I was definitely going to say no. For sure I was going to say, Andressa, obviously I'm not going to the quad skating class with you.
Sweetie, now here I am at a rink with Andressa.
And I came to take an artistic roller skating class on quads. I didn't want to. I've already done a little bit here, I haven't fallen so far, and I didn't like it. By my very nature, I wouldn't go for this, I'm not interested anymore, right? This experience has its pros and cons.
These guys are great, I'm enjoying it.
Wow, and it's really weird. I'm really bad at this.
Oh, you're worse on quads, huh?
I did much better on inline skates.
That's true.
That's also ice skating.
But this one is really harder, I'm not a fan either.
Go on, take a spill, take a spill.
Okay, convince him.
It's not convincing.
Was it convincing now? Not yet. Now it was better,
Man, I saw her so happy to be there quad skating with me, and I keep thinking, man, such a simple thing that I could just say yes to, just to see my friends happy, you know? Sometimes I feel selfish, like, oh, I don't really like it, so I won't go. And I could say, okay, I'll go with you, because I like to see you happy. It was supposed to be that simple, right? But it was so annoying, man. It sucks skating in those roller skates, my god. The class was like boring, there was nothing cool about it, it was just boring. I'm trying to remember the chronological order of the things I said yes to, but it's so much that I won't even be able to tell you everything I said yes to during this video, during these 30 days, but let's go in a random order. Once, because of a video I made here training at Ironburg, someone asked me in the Instagram questions box who I would like to work out with. I said, I'd like to work out with Ícaro, and I tagged Ícaro, right? Ícaro, for those who don't know, is an athlete, a bodybuilder. He's natural and vegetarian, and he's really strong. I said, man, it would be really cool to train with Ícaro. Ícaro saw that message and sent me a message in my DMs. Hey man, I'm gonna be at Arnold Sports, which was an event that was going on, show up there, and we can talk about this workout. I said, let's see what Arnold Sports even is. I had no idea, I'd never heard of this event. Then I saw it was $200 to get in. I said, yeah, alright, let's go. An event, I don't even know what happens there, but let's go. $200 to get in. I went to the event, and man, it was such a good event. Damn, I did so much networking at that event, both with brands and with people. I met a lot of people I admired, you know, from the scene. Wow, it was really cool. It was really cool indeed. I made friends with everyone. Like I already mentioned to you, I'm very social and it's really easy for me to make friends. So I left there with a lot of new friends. I left there with some really good contacts. But because of that day, there'll be a video of mine out there about spending 7 days at Manso Maromba. Their producer came to talk to me and made the proposal. I said, okay, yes, I just haven't had time to show it to you guys yet because it seems like Manso Maromba is under renovation. But it's going to happen. I'm going to live there for a while. I don't know if it's going to be 30 days or 7 days, but I'm going to stay at Manso Maromba. And I met Ícaro there, right? And then I said, okay, let's go talk about that training. Then he said, man, after we leave here, I'm going to train at Area 51. If you want to come with me, let's go. I had no idea where this so-called Area 51 was. All right, let's go to Area 51. And then I did a big leg workout with Ícaro.
And we're going to start the workout with mobility work, stretching, to get the joints and muscles used to the work that's going to be done during the workout. We'll do all the mobility and stretching because it improves joint comfort and range of motion. And then we start the pre-activation work. What is this pre-activation work? A leg extension machine, an abductor machine, an adductor machine, a leg curl machine, just to get some blood flowing to the muscles we're going to work on today, and also to lubricate the joints. After that, we move on to the first main exercise of the workout, which is the barbell squat. So we're going to increase the weight during this exercise. Gradually adding the warm-up set, feeder set, working set, and the top set, which is the set where we go to failure.
Now I'm going to do squats with 40 kilos. The adrenaline is already kicking in because I usually stopped at 30, but he's using a different strategy, right?
It's fatigue management, right? That's what we call fatigue management. So we worked with reps to failure so he could break his record today. And in the next workout, the set for him and me will be lighter. Not light in quotes, because you'll be able to increase to our 45 next time or 42.5.
Really? Really?
Yes, just judging by your effort with 35 on each side.
There it is. Go, go. Let's do it.
Did you get it?
You can. Let's do more. Let's go.
Come on, like this. Go.
Take your time. Go.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on, come. Say it. Say it. Soccer, soccer.
Say it!
Thank you.
Say it! Thank you!
Say it. Say it, say it. My personal record was 100 kilos, right? 100 kilos squatting with 100 kg, man. That's awesome. I got such a crazy adrenaline rush before. Say it.
He thinks he can handle more. No,
I'm sure.
I don't think so.
Really?
I'm sure, just from how hard you were working on the set. You had more in you. You went into the set a bit hesitant. I noticed that. You didn't go in like my set with 220 kilograms. You saw that I went in full force. You know, I grabbed it, took it off the rack, and then I squatted. I was just thinking about squatting, controlling, and coming up with power. You understand?
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Go, go, go. Go up, go up, go up. Go up, go up, go up. Fight, 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 fight. Go, hold, hold, hold.
Training's finished, right?
Training's finished. Glory to God.
Did you get tired? It's 2:30 in the morning.
It's already almost 3 in the morning.
Of training?
With a lot of talking too.
We talked a lot, but also with a lot of intensity. A lot of intensity.
We trained well too.
We trained well. And he's known as a vegetarian athlete. A vegetarian and natural athlete.
A vegetarian athlete and really cool. I'd like to talk a little bit about this topic regarding vegetarianism, right? A lot of people still believe, right? even in 2023, that it's not possible to get a good physique being vegetarian and natural. Regarding vegetarianism, it is possible as long as you know how to manage your proteins and make sure you get all the amino acids right. You need to hit between 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram per day. So, if you know how to manage and choose your foods well, it is definitely possible to achieve a good, aesthetic, and relatively large physique, obviously not shredded at 130 kilos while being a vegetarian. And regarding the issue of being natural, not using anabolic steroids, it is also possible as long as you have a lot of patience. The foundation of a natural physique is patience, and that's basically it. Stay natural. If you want to go vegetarian, I'm also happy to take care of animals and maybe even switch to veganism. In the future, I might do that. I'm currently a vegetarian. And that's it. Thank you very much.
I should be the one thanking you, man. It's an honor.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Blessed is the experience of yes, sir. Wow, this leg workout really messed me up. I was sore for so long. But it was awesome. It was really cool. And then one time I was just chilling at home, having some coffee. And then I get a WhatsApp video call from Killian. I answered the call, and it was Renan from the Farfetch Club. I was like, oh my god.
What's going on? Renan said, we're here at Ironburg. Another yes, you'll understand soon.
Well, I came here to Ironburg. Why? As part of saying yes to everything, Renan randomly called me on Killian's phone. I was just relaxing, minding my own business.
At home.
Let's do something here with the Saitama video. We have a Saitama here. Saitama. And then Renan said, want to record here at Ironburg, is that cool? I said, sure, I just need to wash my hair. He said, no, don't wash your hair, come all smelly. Okay.
Me? Yes.
Yes? I'll go with the right hair. Dude, I'm here as a witness. We checked his phone, he called an hour ago, man. Yeah, I was a mess. He's really doing the yes challenge.
He wouldn't even want to be here.
No, he doesn't even like us. I would come here, but I would wash my hair. Yeah, good one. So, let's go. That day at Ironburg was really cool, because they invited me to produce a comedy video for YouTube. I love helping to produce comedy videos. I love helping with ideas for YouTube videos. It's one of the things I enjoy doing the most, right? And that's why this is my job. Say something for Ironburg. You're crying. Damn. Stay there. Make a straight face. I probably would have already said yes to that situation. For sure. I would have washed my hair because my hair was super greasy. It was. Today it was. That's it. You actually trained with Sartama for real this time.
Damn, this guy really trained.
Go ahead. I'm going to do something good. Make a move. And now, in chronological order, what happened yesterday was the drift event, which was already a few days after my experience of saying yes to everything had ended. But the drift event was yesterday. Man, it was amazing. It was one of the coolest events I've ever been to in my life. I even got emotional when I saw a Toyota Supra, because I had never seen a Toyota Supra in front of me before. What a car. Man, what a car. I use this car so much in games. At a certain point during the event, they started playing all the songs from Fast and Furious, and I saw the Supra over there. GTR here, and Sylvia S15 over there, and McLaren. Wow, I really felt like I was in the Fast and the Furious. Tokyo Drift. What an awesome time. I had never seen a car drifting right in front of me before. That deafening noise, but extremely enjoyable. That smell of burning rubber. Wow, what a time. Look at this little Subaru. How cool. It was a yes for him. For me, not so much. You brought up this experience, but I didn't know about it. I was surprised. It happened fast. I've invited him for a year and he never comes. What a jerk. Well guys, to sum it up, it was extremely positive. This experience was much more positive than I imagined. Obviously there are a few things here and there where it's really worth saying no. But I learned from this experience to be more open to possibilities. So, when it comes to events, man, I'll go to all of them. I don't care. I'll go to every event that happens in Brazil. All the anime events, BGS, Comic-Con, stuff I already used to go to, right? But now I'll be more open. I even found out about an RPG event. That's going to happen too. I'll go too. There's going to be something called beauty fair. I'll go too. I'll go to everything. I'm going to be more open because I realized it's worth it. That's my message in this video. If you're a very closed off person, try to be a little more open. It's worth it. And if you're someone who doesn't know how to say no, it's also worth it, okay? You have to find the balance between these two. Well, if you like this experience, leave a little like here to support my work. Start by saying yes to that little like button. And until the next experience. I ordered this from Mercado Libre just to make the thumbnail for this video. Show your nails. I told her to put on the nails because she usually doesn't keep her nails like this since she skates and all. She put on some last minute nails and now her ring is all crooked. She took off the ring here.
The mark from her ring.
The ring.
Where is it? Here's the mark.
Her ring is here, all bent. I'm going to paint it yellow so it looks like an engagement ring. And now let's take the picture. And here we have some clickbait. Pretty good, right? Nothing like that kind of proposal.